You already read the title. Let's not look some more time. So first clown. Lunette from the Big Comfy Couch. She's a really sweet clown, I will say. Probably a very common clown, if I may say, in design wise. But really wholesome, I feel. You know, like I feel that I never grew up with it, with the show and all of that, so maybe I don't feel like as big of a feeling for her, you know. So I'm going to put her in a C. But don't worry, one day I will watch the entirety of the show, as many episodes as I am able to find. This is stock photo clown that people have been using in memes. I feel like a really good clown. I will feel like it's more or less exactly like the idea that you have of a clown, you know? Like the stereotypical as possible of a clown. Probably a D, just out of like a lack of originality, really. I feel like they could have tried a little harder, but maybe that is also the point, you know? Ronald Mr. McDonald's. He's an extremely powerful clown. Let's get this started. He's just able to travel between realities and just materialize hamburgers. Not to mention that he is also a super millionaire by now. His company is worth some pennies. So he's getting an S. Just maybe an A. Yeah, an A sounds alright. Next clown, Steve from Big Top Burger. Really great clown, I feel. Like it's a very unique design. I will feel like probably maybe an A. Next one, Jeril from Deltarun. It's important to keep in mind that he has in the past claimed to be able to do anything, but I do not trust that. So that isn't anything more points, but I really enjoy his design. I guess he's more of a jester than a clown, but I think it's close enough. After all, his whole speech pattern was based in a type of image. I don't know how that works. Maybe I will put some information right now. Yeah, future me, go do that. I feel like probably an A. Now, I am legally forced to write some jugalos into this video, so I guess Shaggy too dope. I was able to investigate and didn't find too much information about how powerful these clowns are, I may say. So I don't have that general opinion. Like I feel like they could have gone harder. Like if they were going for like a kind of like creepy clown aesthetic, I feel like they could have gone harder for it. I guess they also have to think of the fact that they have to do this makeup like pretty often for every show. Maybe a C. Yeah. And his other friend. Oh no, wait. This one is Violent J. I'm putting him on a C. And this one is Shaggy to Dope. I feel like I don't like it as much. Like Violent J reminds me of Guy Fury, and I think that is really cool. So maybe I would put him in a B and put him in a D. Personal opinions, personal decisions, personal things. You know how things are these days. Also, Homestuck made Jugalos in Tone style, right? So I guess this is a clown. I hate Gamzee, but at the same time I respect Gamzee, if you may say. So I will say probably a fair B, maybe. Kurlos. I really like the design of Kurlos. You know, a mix of Jugalo with a bit of Day of the Dead and all of that from Mexican, whatever. I like him. I like his design a lot more. Probably an A. Caraco Pirot. A fair boy. He shows his whole erratic child energy. I think he's cool. He's saying an A. I think this one was named Marbus. I know he's like a piece of shit, but he's like a very attractive piece of shit, and I find his design to be really interesting. He's getting an A. Maybe no. Chahut. No. I have to say that I have my own preference in these type of things, but a giant murderous clown, it's cool. I personally really enjoy a woman that can kill me. This giant monster killing machine, a fair ass. Next one, the Soleil twins. I really like the whole concept, and I really like the mask. I am a big fan of mask. I like them. A fair A. The High Blood is getting an S, and I'm not going to explain it. We're done with freaking Homestuck. We can move on to some freaking anime stuff. This dude from Dragon Ball, that his name is Belmont, and every time, I swear to God, every time I look at him, at his freaking face, all I can think of is of Akira Toriyama just giggling his ass off, just thinking about this guy. That is such a dumb design. Like, he looks like a swole twink. I understand he's supposed to be a god, but why? I guess I hate the design, but at the same time it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. So kind of the point of a clown, like by the end of the day. I may say, I'm doing it. I'm giving him an A. I'm giving a lot of clowns A's. Next one. Let's talk some anime. Puppy from Puppy the Performer, because I'm not going to put every single character from Puppy the Performer. He doesn't look like your idea of a clown, but he's a real, like, reality bending powers stuff. Usually all clowns have their own type of power and abilities, but he's extremely powerful, and I respect that. I will say that design wise though, he's really interesting. I am keeping it in interesting. So, but I really love Puppy Performer. Dead 13 from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The dead, but it's a clown. And Freddy Krueger. And a baby. I'm giving you more information than you needed. I understand this guy is named Boogie. I have only watched some episodes of One Piece at some point. And I really like how this gives me the idea that you don't have to get into any type of standard to be a pirate. Anyone can be a pirate. And you know, I feel like that is very powerful into today's society. Just follow your dreams and decide that you can be anything. Alright? If a clown can be a pirate, you can achieve your dreams. So he's getting an A. Next one is the Joker. You know the Joker? The Joker from Black Butler though. I feel like he just looks like a bichon. He doesn't look like a clown, in my opinion. Could have made like a cute bichonen clown, but instead they are cowards. They are cowards, and they don't have the power to do that. They are freaking cowards. F. This one, I believe his name is Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. I know he's real creepy. I like his design, I like his whole style. He's more of a muscular dude, I would say. Maybe a C. Now that we're done with anime, we can move into some video games. And we can talk about my son, Pietro. I love Pietro. I have Pietro in my island. You can get an S. I don't care about anything. Pietro deserves your love. Next one. Lollipop from ARMS. She's a great clown. I love her design. I think she's real fun. I always love this whole anecdote about Americans finding her to be scary and all of that. I know she can inflate. I don't understand that, and I am not into that, I have to say. But I really like her design. I'm giving her an A. Let's go for more video games, and now let's rate some Fnaf characters. Circus Baby. I have to say that I like her design. I like the fact that she's like this possessed by a kid that technically she killed herself. Maybe a B. I don't like the fact that I put so many characters next to Lunette. I don't like that. I'm sorry, Lunette. Start judging my scenes. Next one, I feel like Ennard might be one of my favorite characters from Five Nights at Freddy's, like purely design wise. Like the whole thing about him being a mess of different pieces and all of that. He's partially made out of Circus Baby, so technically I'm just qualifying Circus Baby again. So I'm giving him an A. Now we have Beppy the Clown. Cuphead is really good. Having a clown was completely necessary, but design wise, purely design wise, I will go for a B. Now let's talk some comics. Let's talk finally the Joker, but actually the Joker that you were thinking of when you heard the Joker. I will say that I always had like an attraction for the Joker in a non-romantic manner. Don't think I'm one of those. And I still to this day people give me t-shirts of the Joker. I have like 3 different t-shirts of the Joker. But compared with everybody else, selecting between your childs, you know, you have to take decisions, and I feel bad. I feel bad about that. And obviously, if I'm going to take the Joker, I have to also put Harley Quinn in here. I really like her design, her original design. They decided to be cowards and decided she was a pure clown, but now she just looks like a cheerleader by now. She just looks like a cheerleader with a bat. Judging the original though. Let's see. You know, these days, clowns are considered to be real creepy by a lot of people. I personally completely disagree, but we're getting into the SCP Foundation. First is SCP-179 Mr Love. He is a clown that is extremely depressed, but every time he speaks, he makes people laugh. So it's a very like depressing existence. I would say at least a fair B. I like some sad clowns from time to time. I like to have variety. Bubbles the clown, I will say, like as a creepy clown, purely as a creepy clown, I will give him an A. I really like the whole concept of this kids cartoon that teaches kids how to commit murder and crimes and all of that. Really interesting. Now, 4671, it's Clarky. Clark is just a good boy clown that happened to have like real sharp teeth, a true pure clown if you may say. He's really wholesome for the whole SCP Foundation. I love him. If you disagree, please give it a read. I will put the freaking link of only this one in the description. Now, the whole series of the 2912, they are like a bunch of clowns that have been like raised with the specific purposes. The first one is one that was like able to inflate his body, I believe. Again, I'm not really into that type of stuff personally. I respect people that are into that, but I don't like the whole concept. I would say probably a C. 2192, he's able to play instruments with his body, and I found that to be really interesting. I'm putting him here, I'm putting this here. Now 3, it's more of your general idea of a clown again, but he's able to produce pies from out of nowhere and makes people laugh just like Mr. Love. I will say a C. Also, daily reminder to milk your clowns. Alright, if you're talking creepy clowns, obviously I have to include It from the movie It. Pennywise, if you may say. I personally don't like the new design. I'm not a big fan of him. I feel like if the kids are scared of clowns and he's literally just a manifestation of their fears, they wouldn't be scared of an old style clown. They will be scared of a modern style clown. I don't see it. I feel like a C, and don't ask for more. Now, the other clown for it, that is one good clown. I like that clown. I like the design. I really enjoy it. A lot more fun. The Clown Motel. For those who don't know, the Clown Motel, it's a real motel where you can just go, and it's next to a cemetery. Extremely creepy stuff. Like, it's also an SCP, by the way, but I'm just judging the actual motel. And I have to say, as soon as I knew this existed, I knew I had to go someday. So it's already on my list. Like next to going to Japan, I'm just going to the clown motel, and I have to donate them some clowns of some sort. Like if you live in the US and you haven't go to a clown motel, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Just go, have a nice time, walk through the cemetery next to the clown motel. Like it's extremely decorated. And I look at this room. Look at this room, and especially look at this. Look at this special good boy. Such a good boy. And it's supposed to be haunted and all of that, so I understand there is even a documentary and a book and a movie, whatever. Everything you can feel like it. It's getting an S. One day I'm going to go there. Expect that videos to be a thing that will happen like in 4 years or something. Apocalypse comes, only way I'm not going. Now, I believe this guy was named Laughing Jack. I was really into creepypastas and I never heard of him. Like maybe a couple of times like people saying like he was really hot. So I will say that he is probably a C, maybe a D. I feel like for a creepypasta they could have been like they could have done better. Like he's just a murderous imaginary friend or whatever. But I like his design. Like I like his whole stripes. I'm giving him. I feel like Jugalos could have done this. And finally, we're going for Mischief from Interface. I recently came to find this web series, I will say, and I wasn't disappointed. I really enjoyed it. So he's also getting an S. I really like his character, I will say. A really great clown. You should go watch it. Like, why are you wasting your time with me? Just give it a watch. I will wait. And that is all for now. I think I will now make my own clown in the meantime while I wait for the next video. And please suggest me some more clowns that I should have put. You can just go into the comments and tell me how much you hate that I forgot about this one, or I forgot about this one, or how I should have put every single character from freaking sister location. And with that, bye! Fun fact, did you know that the Big Comfy Couch was translated into Spanish, and apparently we translated it into El Sofá de la Imaginación, which translates back into English into the Sofa of Imagination. I just found it really interesting.